It's almost 4. This person has been keeping it out here. So I'm keeping record now of taking the bus. It's very unfortunate the level of competence bus drivers have. Some of them are fantastic. Shout out to Lila, who's a bus driver in Selbu for the 311 bus, the 311. She's fantastic. Amazing. I'm talking about how they drive and talk at the same time, talk on the phone, or they sit and talk to a passenger instead of paying attention to where they're supposed to stop. I'm just taking the stairs. There's probably someone hogging the elevator, which is fine. If people are like, there's a lady here in a wheelchair who sometimes needs to wait for her ride. I can understand that. It's fine. So it's okay to take the stairs. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on this bus right now. And to protect myself, I'm gonna always have the video on. It is very unfortunate. And I'm not talking about racism this time. I'm talking about incompetent drivers. I didn't get a good look at the guy the other night who refused to stop. I was talking to his buddy who was sitting in the front with him. I think he was black. He could have been something else, but he looked black to me. So it's obviously not a matter of racism. He wouldn't be doing that just because I'm black. At least I don't think so. I'm talking about incompetence, really. It's not always a racial issue. But I'm gonna keep this on as I go into the bus. It's windy. My husband's like, well, stay home, it's windy. I mean, it's windy, but it's not like blow me up in the air and I'll fly away like Mary Poppins kind of windy. I mean, it's windy, but not. Yeah, I need to walk. I need to burn calories. I'm not even on a weight loss journey or anything at this point. When you don't, like, if you weigh 250 pounds, you lose weight more easily because, of course, I mean, you have a lot to lose. But if you weigh like 120, 140, even if you weigh like 150, 160, if you're in that range where you don't have that much to lose at all, it's very hard to decrease your calories even further. I have, at this point, like, I'm keeping track of my calories every day, and I'm keeping track of my movement to make sure that the movement matches what I've eaten so that I don't gain weight. That's the very least that I can do. I stepped on the scale the other night, and it's still the same. I haven't gone down not even 1 pound. unless I drastically reduce my calories. But here's the deal. When you're already eating 1,800, 1,600, and on a day when you eat a bit more, you're like 200 calories over or 300 calories over. If you're eating like 2,000 calories and you burn a lot of calories a day, or 2,200 calories, but you burn a lot of calories a day, you may not lose weight, but you may not gain any, which is what I'm trying to do, not gain any. My mom started life like me. At my age, she was already a lot bigger. At my age, she was already 200, 210, 220 pounds. I'm nowhere close to that. I think I'm more like 140, 150 maybe. So, and I'm 5'7", and I have big muscles in my butt and thighs that account to a lot of the weight. I don't have a big stomach. I don't have that big torso kind of thing with heaps of back fat and heaps of rolls or anything. I don't have that. I'm not hating on the girls who do. We're all beautiful in our own way. I'm just saying my fat deposits are on my buttocks and thighs. And also the muscles. The muscles are muscling, let me tell you. They're very big muscles, and I do a lot of exercises to keep them toned. But it's not enough. I know that like I would have to decrease my calories to a drastic 1,200 a day and maintain the level of activity. Because people be like, oh yeah, you're exercising this week. No, I exercise every single week. I go to the gym 3 times a week. Even when I don't do a live from the gym, doesn't mean I'm not working out or that I'm not at the gym. But I also work out at home every day, regardless of what happens to my day. Sit-ups, butt crunches, squats. I do all of that at home. And recently I've gone back to doing the back exercises I used to do when I first came to Norway. And people don't understand like my eating habits. I eat rice and beans every day. I can totally understand how people are fattening. Bread is not fattening. Listen, when I eat bread, when I eat pasta, when I eat pizza, I feel incredibly bloated. I feel bloated. I feel disgusting, like I'm about to puke any minute because my stomach feels too full. It's awful. The rice and beans, I feel comfortable eating rice and beans. Oh, but beans make you fart. Well, you have to eat an enormous amount of beans for you to be farting like that. I eat a regular amount for a Latina, beans and rice, every day, combined with something else. I found these celery burgers are awesome. Every time I find something I like that, it's discontinued from the shops. So I'm buying like 2 or 3 of them a week. The hamburger patties I'm talking about. And my husband's like, I have the hamburger bread, and I have cheese, and I have everything. And I'm like, the whole point is for me not to consume bread, for me not to be eating all of that stuff, cheese on it. No, those are vegan hamburger patties. Come on, there's celery and beans. So the bread makes me feel a certain type of way. Like I feel bloated and my stomach like expands. It's not pretty. I don't like it. With rice and beans, I could basically eat the rice and beans and go do a photo shoot and I'd be okay. But with bread, pasta, pizza, I could not do a photo shoot because that volume of food in your tummy, it shows on the photos and it doesn't show the definition of your stomach. I'm not saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with, yeah, there's nothing wrong with a tummy. But if I'm doing a photo shoot where I want to highlight my abdominal muscles, I can't have a stomach full of food for that. But with the rice and beans, I can still do it. I can still do a photo shoot and I'd still look good. Not look good like I'm so pretty, because I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Some people call me mid, some people call me ugly, some people call me eh. So I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't have to be. But I'm just saying I look fit. And that's the look I'm going for. Yesterday I saw Dane DeMoss in her photo shoot that she did wearing a thong. And she's like, oh my, I have a booty in the back and a booty in the front. And that's a look. Some man like it. She likes it. She feels good about it. She lost her lawsuit against Lyft. The Lyft driver wouldn't give her permission to enter his car because he figured at 500 pounds she would damage his car. She tried to sue the company and she lost apparently. But I mean, she's working it. She loves how she looks. There obviously are men out there who like the way she looks. And she wants to appeal to a certain demographic. More power to her. Not hating on her. That's not the look I'm going for. And that's okay. Right? Okay, come on, bus. I really need to get out of here. I am keeping track of every bus trip that I take for my safety. I'm not saying it's a racial issue. The other night, I think the driver was black, that he refused to stop the bus. I was on the bus. I pressed the stop button and he refused to make the stop. Oh, maybe he was distracted. You're damn right, maybe he was distracted. He was talking to a passenger. So, that was not a racial issue. He was just very incompetent. There are a lot of those out there.
Neste stopp, Nedre Humlehaugen vest. Neste stopp, Ranheim. feil idrettsplass. Neste stopp, Anders Sønsets vei.
He was sweet. He's like, the door was faulty, so it wasn't that he didn't want to open it for me. He was nice. says it's windy, but it's not as windy as my husband said it was going to be. Like I couldn't even go out. I need to walk. I need to be outside every day for at least a half hour, 45 minutes. I need that walk. Yes, I took the bus here, but I'm also going to be walking a lot, and I'm going to go to the gym as well. I'm gonna take to Facebook later to post some of these. My mom and my mom's friends and my older friends, they are on Facebook still. So, oh, look at this. From where I work. Not the company, but the city where the company is based.
Nej, de var aktuella. Ja, de var aktuella.
Ska Postnord.
Mm. Har du med legitimationen?
Legitimation. Ja, pass. Jeg er ikke norsk. Jeg har et ord som oppholdstillatelse, permanent. Men jeg er ikke norsk og har ikke norsk
Du har
pass.
ikke fødselsnummer?
Ja, men det står ikke der.
Jeg lurer på hvis du
Det har jeg, ja.
Har de siste 3 sifrene? Vet du det?
Ja?
Siste 3 sifrene på fødselsnummeret ditt, husker du det? Så var det.
Det siste greiene. 25244. Fucking package. So, let me explain what happened. So, I had code sent to my phone and to my email. For me to pick up a package, right? So I show the guy my phone with the code, with the email, meaning it's my package. It is my mother flipping package, right? The guy's like, can I see I need your social security number to make sure. And I'm like, okay, this never happens. And what makes me feel bad about this interaction is that the guy was a person of color. I'm not saying he was black or anything, but he was like Middle Eastern something. And he deals with discrimination all the time. And he works for this shop here where the post office is the shop where I'm always discriminated against. So they're making people like him, and there was that guy that was auditing my shop the other day. My shopping items the other day. So they're making these people discriminate against other people of color. So it's the system is corrupting everyone, and it's really sad. But that's what life is like for somebody like me, and there's nothing I can do.
har de lagt inn på virkestoppnavnet. Og da skal det gebyret som er det lille byttegebyret. Virkestoppsbytte. Ja, og hvis det er helt feil preparat, så er det det byttegebyret. Hvis det skriver på virkestoff, så skal vi bare velge den som er den riktige. Da er det 71.
Den där bättre än Ibux?
Ja, den paracetamol bara.
Okej.
Paracetamol.
Men är det bättre?
Det första var och det Ibux. Det som det är nödvändigt.
Men den är bättre.
Den var för magen.
Ibux, okej. Nej, tack för det. So yeah, so I was asking her if it was better to take ibuprofen. You have that in the US. I think it's pronounced slightly different, but it's the same stuff. And she was telling me it's better for your stomach if you take Paracet instead. Before I came to this country, I didn't even know what paracetamol was. And now I find myself buying it when I have like muscle pain, headaches. I don't have headaches very often, but yeah, my muscles from workout sometimes. So we'll see how it goes with this. I've had an incredibly difficult week. So this week now has been fantastic. I've been getting a ton of rest, spending a load of time with my family, which I love. I love the fact to spend time with them. That's why I said which, not who, right? I love my family, so the family who I love. Just in case there's students listening to this. I'm thinking I should take the bus back to the library and then go for a walk on the way home. The bus will be here soon. even just walking like this, just walking to the shops and walking a little bit while you're in the shop, walking to the bus stop and back, walking around in a very fast pace. If you walk at a very fast pace, you're exercising. If you stroll, you're not really exercising. But it's movement regardless. Movement is good. I had a list of things to do while I'm on vacation. So, hand wash my daughter's velour tracksuits. They're very delicate and they were expensive and very good quality, and she loves those tracksuits. They're trendy and cute and modern. I'm not talking about like the old man velour tracksuits. So I wanted to hand wash them so she could have them. I think it's nice to do things like that for my daughter while she still lives at home. When I was living at home, my parents, we had maids and cooks, and we had somebody that did our laundry. We had somebody that helped my mom do hard cleaning in the house. Those are all separate people. And it was wonderful to have that because I could just focus 100% on my studies. I didn't have to do house chores. And I can't afford that here in Norway for obvious reasons. This is one of the most expensive countries on the planet. But I can do things to help my daughter so she can have time for herself. She doesn't have any chores that she has to do. Well, I guess she fills the dishwasher, and she makes her bed in the morning, which is good. My husband does most of the housework type of thing because I'm out of the house working as a teacher full time. And it also takes me 2 hours to get there and 2 hours back. So that's so cute. Everyone's gonna go cheer Norway in the World Championship of Ski. So they have their flags. Norwegians are so cute when they're when they're going to their ski events, and they're so lively and fun, and it's so cute to watch them root for their country. So yeah. So I like doing things like that for my daughter. So I wanted to hand wash her tracksuits. I wanted to change her bed sheets. She makes her bed in the morning, but I'm the one that changes her bed sheets every time they need to be changed. I want to fix this. It has buttons and everything, but the buttons don't work very well, so I'm just gonna sew that. I didn't want that slit on the side. It should look like this. I don't want that slit. It makes me feel, I don't know, I don't like it. The cold air gets through that stupid slit. So I don't like it. So I'm gonna sew it. That's one of the things I haven't done yet. Correct 40 papers, which I'm finished with after I think yesterday I corrected my last one of the Spanish papers. I had a lot of American government papers to grade. I had essays to grade for 12th grade. 13th grade is doing American government, and I graded those. Spanish, I had like, gosh, 25 papers to grade, finished those. I also put on my list I was going to read for pleasure, not stuff that I have to read for work, which I'm doing, but not as much as I wanted to because I was doing this other stuff. I went to the movies with my kid a couple of times. We went to Burger King once, and people are like, Burger King? Yes, Burger King. And I had onion rings. And she had something called the Big King. I'm not sure what it's called in the US. I lived in Australia and New Zealand. Everyone that has been that has been here will know that I've lived in New Zealand and Australia. When I lived in New Zealand, I remember going to McDonald's for breakfast, and there was something called the Kiwi Big Breakfast, which I absolutely loved. It was hash browns, coffee, orange juice, and I believe, I forget what else it was. There was something else that was included in that Kiwi Big Breakfast. But I remember that I loved those in McDonald's. So they have some of the same food chains in these countries. Burger King, however, is called something else. Burger King in Australia is actually called Hungry Jack's. Oh, look, there's the artificial beach. Oh, it's lovely. Anyway, so Burger King is called Hungry Jack's in Australia. For legal reasons, they couldn't use the name Burger King. But here in Norway, we have Burger King. So we're gonna go one day. We have to go to the library later today. I'm gonna try to do it myself. Get her a new card because she lost her library card. She didn't lose it. Let's make it clear. Mama was putting her stuff away before she went to Spain. And of course I said, hey, you don't need your library card or your gym membership card in Spain, so let's leave these here so you don't lose them. And guess what? We lost them at home. I'll be damned. So I'm gonna see if I can do it for her at the gym right now. The same building. It's the same building as the library, which I love because those are, let me tell you, I've been living here for 23 years. The gym and the library in every neighborhood where I have lived have been the extensions of my home. I remember bringing private students for tutoring to this library here. I did that a lot from 2017 until 2020. I haven't done it in a while though. And I would also just sit here to correct tests. I have just used the space for me to study and do things that sometimes is kind of hectic at home. There are too many people at home. So it's good to have a space where I can have quiet time. However, it is sometimes so noisy in here because they bring kids here to play. which is lovely. I mean, I love that journey for the moms and their kids. They can come to the library and read stories and play. I did that with my kid. Except for the kids that come here with their parents, they're so noisy. Can't get over how noisy they are. Library should be open now because it's past 10. Although I do have permission to come in late. I have like a special card that gives me access. Hei. Datteren min mistet kortet sitt, og vi skulle erstatte det. Hvor mye koster det, og kan jeg gjøre det for henne? Eller må hun komme hit?
Hvor gammel er hun?
Hun har blitt 18.
18?
Ja,
Ja, da kan hun komme selv
ok.
og få hente nytt kort.
Ok.
Ja.
Og hvor mye koster det?
Det koster 20 kroner
Ok.
på nytt kort. Men det går jo an å ha appen i stedet.
Appen på telefonen. Ja, jeg bruker appen bestandig.
Det kan hun gjøre, og da trenger hun ikke å ha et plastkort.
Ok.
Det er bare å laste ned appen og logge inn i appen.
Ok.
Ja,
Jeg skal fortelle henne.
ja.
Men kanskje kommer hun.
Ja.
Så i dag stenger dere
Ja,
klokka.
vi stenger klokka 4.
Ok, så
Ja.
hun kan komme her.
Men hun kan, hvis hun laster ned appen og har lånekortet der, så kan hun bare komme når det passer. Og
Ok.
hente det plastkortet, for det er jo ikke virkelig nødvendig.
Ok, jeg tror ikke at hun har nummer.
Nei, men hun kan logge på med e-postadressen.
Med e-postadresse,
Men
ok.
det kan hende det er din som står,
Ja,
så vi
fordi
kan sjekke det.
ja, det er Natalie Skyler Nielsen.
Natalie.
Ja.
N-A-T-H.
Uten H.
Der, ja. Det står Natalie, POOBA, @gmail.com.
Ja, ok, det er hennes. hennes.
Ja,
Ok,
så
så.
da kan hun logge på med den e-postadressen og PIN-koden
Og PIN-koden
Ja.
sin. Ja, fordi hun har hatt en kort siden hun var første klasse, og så det ble, ja,
Er det en e-postadresse som bruker?
det, ja.
Ja, for da kan hun bare logge på med den
Ok,
og PIN-koden. Ja.
ok, tusen takk. Bella's concern. Bella's bekymring. Now I want to know what her concern was. Tom Percival. I wonder if this is originally written in English. Let's see. Okay, so it's called Ruby's Worry. It's so funny that they changed the name to Bella. Bella's bekymring. So the original title is Ruby's Worry. Bella loves being Bella. Bella. She loves to swing high. She loves to explore wild spaces far, far away. Sometimes she goes all the way end of the garden. She was happy and satisfied with herself until one day she got worried about something. She perceived a worry. It wasn't a very good, a very big worry. In fact, it was so little that she almost didn't see it in the beginning. But then the worry began to grow. Every day, it got bigger. It wouldn't let her be alone in peace. It was near her breakfast, staring at her behind the cereal box. It was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. No one else could see Bella's worry, not even her teacher. So Bella pretended she couldn't see it either. She tried to pretend everything was normal, but it was just not. The worry was always there, preventing her from doing things she loved. Bella wondered if the worry was the beer. Imagine if it didn't. Imagine if it just stayed with her forever. Bella didn't know, but she was doing the worst anyone can do with a worry. She worried about it. Now the worry was huge. Was even at the dinner table with them. And it filled half the bus. And it took a lot of seats at the movie theater. The worry became the only thing Bella could think of. She could never be happy again. So one day, something unexpected happened. She noticed a boy sitting alone in the park. He looked like he was sad. She also noticed something else. Something next to the boy. Could have been a worry. So now Bella knew that she wasn't the only one with a worry. After all, other people had it too. She asked the boy what he was thinking of. And while he answered, something very weird happened. His worry started to shrink. So Bella did the best you can do whenever you have a word. She talked about it. Well, the words came out of her. Bella's worry began to shrink all the way until it wasn't there at all. Soon enough, both worries were gone. Bella was finally happy in herself again. Of course, it wasn't the last time she had a worry. All of us have them every now and again. But now, she knew how to get rid of it, of them. The worries never stayed for so long after that. And that was Ruby's worry. I reckon that counts for the book I'm reading. That's nothing for work. It's just because I want to read it. Oh, not really. I still want to read. No, I'm still one of the only people that have never seen an episode of this and one of the only people who haven't read the books either. Read this one either, but ask me about all the classics from American literature and British literature that you study in high school and education for teachers, getting a master's and all of that. I read all of those.